Hello, I'm Piggy1, Master Pigman. Today, we're talking about kink, BDSM, and slavery. Kink. It's a sexual act, non conditioned, well, you talk about. It's what people like to do. Vanilla or straight sex. It's what they like, being tied down, impact play, things like that. It's something different, something spiced up. It's people's sexual acts. BDSM, it's bondage, um, discipline. Well, it's a it's not an institution. It's the way things have been for a long time. It's not sexual. It could be, but sometimes it's not. People think today BDSM needs to be sexualized, but really it doesn't. Slavery. It's the act of serving a master, sir, or don. An act where the person, slave, knows his place is by his master's side. What his master says, when he says jump, you jump. The slave really doesn't have a will of his own. He still can think somewhat, but the master does all the thinking for you. He tells you how what clothes to wear, if any, how to cut your hair, whether he wants you bald, hairless, or whatever. You have no choice but to do the things a master would tell you to do. Some masters say that if you go too far in a scene, some masters will have a safe word. You could say the safe word, and yet the next day, or later on, you could push yourself and go beyond that. Some masters don't have safe words. They will take you beyond that limit, whether you want to or not. Piggery. We're going to start with piggery too. There's really no definition how piggery is done. There's no book on it. The definition that society gives a pig that paints a picture of someone raunchy, someone that will go to extremes, someone that would do anything in sex. Is that a pig? You. Only you can answer that. Some pigs do not go to that extreme, but yet they are pigs in their own rights. Piggery. I was the first pig to be trained by one person in 1985, and I am proud to be that first. he more or less wrote the book on something different completely. I have no master, I have a hand. You serve her. I serve him well. I serve him to my best ability. I pleasure him and I please him. Everything from serving to pleasuring, I was trained. Pleasuring is a art. It's not just plain sex. It's not just, you just don't grab it and, okay, you get him off. No, that isn't how it works. There's a form, an art. It's an art. You do it that way. You take him beyond his limits, beyond his imagination. You make him feel beyond anything he has ever felt before. It's like a spiritual awakening. Let's call it that. And let's leave it there. You know how to touch. You know how to find the spots that he has. And the spots that he doesn't even know of. You can do that. You excite him, you stimulate him, you take him to the edge, bring him down. You repeat that on and on. You serve. You serve him willingly, freely, respectfully, honorably. Because your handler is your world. He is everything to you. He can be your friend, your father figure. He can be part of your family. A handler and a pig. A pig is like his second appendage. He is like a slave, but a pig has free will. A slave you want to tear down, and you want to build him back up. A pig, you want him to keep his personality. You want to you want to encourage him to do better, to succeed, and go beyond his limits. In training, you learn honor, respect, loyalty, everything that a slave will learn, a pig will learn. Everything that I was trained to go beyond that, to take, to take pain, to take a flogger or impact play, and make it part of myself, make it pleasurable. To, yeah, you feel the sting, but you also feel the pleasure in it. That's what a pig does. Eat to pleasure your hand, to please your hand. A pig will do anything for him. He will let his handler do anything to him because he trusts his handler with his life. And that trust, in that trust, it's what makes a handler and pig relationship. A handler and pig, if they want to, they could choose to go beyond the pig handler relationship and They could do so, but you're still this pig. You still your hand. That won't change. But you do have a relationship. That is the only difference. So things have to change a little bit, just a little. When training a pig, there is discipline, and it's discipline every day. There is punishment. Sometimes you have to be hard on. You have to be hard on that bird. You have to be strict. You have to be firm. You have to have a firm hand. You show the pig no weakness in you. You show him who's boss, who's in control. Your handler will ask you to do things. You could either not do them or do them, but there's consequences in that. If if you and your handler would sit down and talk, if he deems your excuse it's not feasible, he has the right to punish you. Punishment is up to him. It is not talked about. Discipline is not talked about. Sin- if you do a scene, that is talked about. Sometimes scenes are not talked about, and the pig will go in blindly and do this because he trusts his handler completely. He trusts him with his life. Handler and pig must have that bond, a bond that goes beyond anything, a bond of trust, a bond of respect, a bond of honor, and a bond of loyalty. Everything means something, even down to a collar the pig wears. That means something, and it means a lot. So when you say you want to be trained as a pig, but you, in the way of a strength, you don't bow your head the moment. You don't call any man master. You do what is expected of you without him having to ask you or tell you in the morning when you know your handler is slow but you have that up and top waiting. You if you see dishes that need done, you do those. If you need see things that need cleaned up, you do that. You do that without him even saying so. That is what a pig does. He does the things that make life easy, stress free for his hand. A pig loves his job, duties. He knows his place. A, a pig now, you can pig, a regular pig, younger pig, to do this. I cannot. I cannot get on my knees and sit by my handler's side. I cannot do that because I'm too old. And even if I could, my knees won't move it. He can't lift me up. I weigh too much. But the fact is, I have the right to sit on this path. I can go over there anytime, put my head in my handler's lap, and he will say, it was put his hand on my head and say, good pig, you have done good. When after we have, after I pleasure him, I put my head on his tummy and say, thank you, hand. After he flogs me, I say, thank you, hand. Well, when he flogs me, I turn my head to him. I have a great big smile because I am enjoying every minute of it. See, you don't have to, you don't have to be a pig slave. You don't have to give your rights away to serve. You don't have to do that. You are a person. That is how I was trained. You are a person. You are neither above or below your handler, but you know your place. You know what to do, how to do it. You know how to please. You know how to pleasure. You know how to serve. Each day is a learning experience. To be a pig or slave, the biggest thing is accepting who you are and what you are. You know you're a toy. You know you're going to be played with, put aside, put up for a later date. You know you're going to be passed around one person to another just to please your master, just to please your hand. But there is some handlers like one I have, and it has been discussed. We love each other, love each other dearly. We're in a relationship, but we both decided things are going to be monogamous. Things might change, I don't know. But if they do, I will accept them. Well, right now, it's monogamy. Because we choose that. And as a handler and pig, that is our right. In most cases, the pig has to abide by what the handler says. Because a handler's last word is his words. If he says no on something, then you must abide by it. There's nothing, no way of going around it. His word is word. You could discuss it. You could discuss it freely, but do so with respect. Do so with honor. Because even a handler has, you must be respected and must be honored. Everything you do, from pleasing, pleasuring to serving, must be done with pride, must be done with honor, must be done to your fullest of potential. You must accept every part of your being, not just the part of it, but everything in life, in yourself, who you are, that's it. what you are. Accept everything. Primal play, that's part of piggery. Because the pig is the primal animal. He is those emotions that you hold inside, that primal energy. You call upon that. You use that. You become that pig or animal that you so desire. A pig, yes, it's a sexual creature. You are a human pig, a sexual creature. But he also is more. He knows his place is to serve and serve to the fullest. And that's what makes you you, knowing that you desire inside to serve someone, to give your life over to someone. You could give your life to someone. He could own you, but he can never own your mind or what's in your heart and soul. Yeah, you do have a heart, you do have a soul. No matter what everyone says, but you're private. You must accept that. That has to be accepted before you go on in any training. You have to accept that. You have to accept what's given to you, what's dished out to you. A pig is special. He is a special creature, not just a filthy, smelly animal. Yeah, I like to smell my own smell. I like the smell of my hand. I will lick the smell off of someone. But that being beside, I'm meant to serve. I'm meant to be an ear to listen to problems. I'm meant to be a lover, a friend, a confidant. I am a husband, a pig boy, if you don't mind. I'm, I love my animal, but I'm a pig. I'm his pig. I belong to him. No one else can take me. So what I'm saying is piggery, my piggery is different, yes. Today, you have pig slaves. These pig slaves, some masters think their only use is for breeding stock. That only meant to be, be pleased them, to give them gratification. But they can do more if you let them. Untie their hands. Let them get the knowledge they need to know. And I guarantee you, they could outshine anyone. They will surprise you in what they know. If you if you have someone teach them how to touch, how to pleasure, the art of pleasure, if you have someone show them and teach them, they one pig might do this good, But if you take that, what someone teaches you, and make it yours, put yourself in it, you could do better. You could do more for your master than anyone else. Piggery. Is it different than slavery? Is it different from being a sub? Because in a way, piggery is being a sub. A pig is being a sub. But you don't say, yes, handler, no handler. Yes, master, no master. You don't say that. You say yes, handler, every now and then. But you don't want to say it all day long. Your handler doesn't want to tell you what clothes to wear good, or how to act, or what to do, when to do it. He doesn't want to tell you these things every day. So a pig will do these things willingly, freely. It pleases the pig to do so. And pleasing the pig, he's also pleasing his handler. When a handler does things to you in a certain scene, you're not just pleasing him by fulfilling his kink. You're giving him, in a way, you're giving him pleasure. When you let a handler dog, it's giving your handler pleasure. Pleasuring is not just pleasuring of the body with your hands, touching, feeling. Pleasuring also is in the mind, knowing the mind, how it makes one feel. So yeah, piggery is different. It's far different. But would you rather be trained and not have to worry about saying, yes, master, no, master, bowing your head? Because if you do that, you can't see your master's lips when your master talks to you and tells you what to do. My God, even if I had a hearing aid in, I wouldn't be able to hear my handler talk if I had my head that bowed. So that having your head bowed to someone isn't acceptable. It's acceptable as, if you're from a slave, but not for a pig. A pig, he is he has rights. He is human. His place is by his handler's side or on the sofa like mine. But he is more than what he is. He is more than the sum of what he's been trained to be. He's not equal to you at a side. He's not equal to a slave. He's neither above his handler nor below his handler. He is a equal. So, what would you rather be? What kind of training do you see? I want to hear from every one of you. I want your opinions on what you think. Is this BDSM or what? Tell me what you think. Let me know. I'm very interested in hearing what people have to say. So if you do say something in my next podcast video, whatever, I will bring it up. We will talk about it. I am Piggy One, Master Pig Hand, saying good day for now, and I hope you have a pleasant day.